Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Tammy. Hey, everybody.
Looks like we've got Gwen, Broke Cowgirl Homestead. Hello, hello. Gear Gryden, good to see you. Barb's Country Home, happy Tuesday. Troy Sutton, hey there. Hope you're doing well from your surgery and everything.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Heather of Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Hello, hello. Thank y'all for joining us.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah. How are you doing, Lisa?
Getting there. Getting
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah. Are you
I
feeling better?
I feel night and day compared to last week. It's just the annoying congestion that's moving
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. Darn
Hey,
it.
living my best life at 60.
Yeah, Echo, good to see you.
Yeah, that's just the annoying part. Like I literally had to clear everything before I got on here.
Yeah. Aw, bless your heart.
Oh,
I hope you keep getting better. Or what are
yeah, I
you
will.
you doing all the things, the supplements and
Oh,
maybe
yeah. I bought this bottle of Black Hills elderberry syrup.
uh-huh.
Because
Nice.
Gwen,
Hi,
thanks to
Betty.
Gwen,
Mm-hmm.
hi Betty, and yeah, it was night and day the next morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Good, good,
Yeah,
good. There's been a lot of people sick lately. It's kind of odd how many
yep,
people have been sick and
yep.
if everybody knows, I shared it on my community post when I had my little goat in the house because she was sick. And when it warmed up, well, she wasn't sick, she was cold, right? And so we
Right.
brought her in when it was really cold and she went back out and she was doing fine. She was doing fine. And then it had sprinkled, like it was misty. It wasn't even rainy, it was misty outside, and if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, I mean, it felt like a mist.
Yeah,
And
it's like a blanket.
yeah, and then it was also really foggy. And um, my husband saw her in the morning when he went out to feed her, and when he went out in the afternoon, she had passed, and we don't
I'm
know
sorry.
why. Um, we checked the other goats' temperatures and things like that. Nobody's sick. Um, and this is the second goat that we lost this winter. And it's weird because the last time it got really cold, it was during the really cold period. And it was the same kind of thing, like the mist and the fog. And he was a big buck. I mean, he was like
Yeah.
one of our biggest bucks out there. And we have the Nigerian dwarf goats. And now I just found out yesterday that our neighbor, well, they're not, we're on land out here, so they're close to us. They're probably 4 acres away, maybe, if I was to guess. Um, they've lost four goats this winter.
Parasites?
They don't know what it is. It's kind of the same thing. Like, it's really odd because it's not the coldest winter we've had. I mean, and Ladybug, who was our little one that we were so heartbroken about, Ladybug was a year and a half. She wasn't a baby goat. You know what I mean? Like she was hardy. She was little because she was just, a little,
Yeah.
she had a little mom and a little dad. So it
Yeah, I'm
sounds,
really sorry to hear that. I know Gwen says sounds like pneumonia, and
huh.
it's definitely ripe conditions for pneumonia. I don't have goats, but like I do
Yeah.
know that in general, temp swings and wet weather can cause that. But
Yeah.
um, I do know from friends on Instagram who moved from Arizona to Missouri and then they moved back.
Uh huh.
They really struggled with parasites.
Mm-hmm.
And that was because there are a lot more parasites in Missouri
Yeah. A lot
than
more
there
like
are.
animal. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
bugs. There's a lot more bugs. There's a lot of everything. I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
Wow. It strikes fast and they go quickly if not caught really soon. Huh. Thanks for sharing that, Gwen. Huh.
Yeah.
Real quick, hey Kathleen, my Alabama farm life, and Nancy, our treasured home. Good to see you guys. And CB, Huga Homestead, thank
Hello.
you
Hello.
for coming. I
Yeah.
received, Lisa, did you get any Christmas cards this year
A
from
few.
people? Did you share them on your community tab or anything like that?
No.
I haven't either, and I need to. CB
I
seeds.
We don't have a PO box anymore, so
Mm-hmm.
that was a big thing. Hey, Carolina, almost stuff. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I'm sorry about the goats.
Yeah, we were pretty tore up
Well,
um,
sure.
over Lady. We were tore up over both of them. But hey, Carolina, Oma Steph, good to see you and thanks for coming. So, thank you, Gwen, for asking about that. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like they get hay and they get pellets,
Oh, they
and
don't get minerals?
no. I mean, not unless my daughter's doing something different. Like feed them and keep an eye on them. My husband's out there probably 3 times a day. He's an outdoor guy, anyways, so he
Yeah.
goes. Um, and I help feed and water them
Yep.
occasionally. To be honest, it's mostly him. Um, but the kind of doctoring, like the hooves, the shots that they get when they get shots and stuff, that's something my daughter and her husband do. Um,
Yeah. She may be doing it and you're not knowing it.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I don't think there's anything out there that's loose because I haven't seen it, but a cattle mineral.
Because I know, again, I have no goats, but I have friends with goats. And what I've learned is a lot of them, well, I know a lot of people who use free choice minerals,
Mm-hmm.
and the goats will eat what they need, which always blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I
Okay.
know they have them out all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Let me make a note of that. Free
You know,
choice.
again, your daughter could be doing it, you wouldn't know.
She could be. Like maybe she's doing something I just don't know about because we do kind of.
Yeah, because you do
Yeah.
the feed and water and she does all the other
Yeah,
stuff.
we kind of, yeah, they're like shared, family
Yeah.
livestock slash pets.
Hey,
Hey,
Jamie.
Jamie, thank you for coming. And I'm so sorry I missed your celebratory live for the Sizzle and Fresh or Sizzle and Serve collaboration. That was a great collaboration too for air fryer meals. If anybody is looking for good air fryer meals, Jamie's got a playlist over on her channel.
Cool.
Also doing a copper bolus every 6 months. Oh wow. Copper bolus. Good to know.
Yeah,
Taking
there's so much to learn.
Yeah, and
I
hey, Gail, or not Gail, but Gwen, if you have a good book on goats and like goat health, I would love for you to share that. Whether you drop it as a comment here or post a picture on your channel, that would be awesome because I've been struggling to find a good one. I bought one and I'm not super happy with. But so
I'm
anyway,
about you were saying you missed the live. I am like 2 weeks behind on videos, catching up.
I'm behind on video. I
I
am
won't be
behind.
able to watch them all. So if I don't watch your video or I don't comment on it, sorry.
Mhm. Yeah.
There's no way to
Same
catch up.
guys. Gosh, I know. It feels like it's been a crazy January. Anyone else feeling that in the chat?
Mine was just being sick and everything. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you got to take
and
care of yourself.
yeah, and
Some,
at night now I'm just like I just want to like go to bed and relax. You know what I
Aw.
mean?
Yeah. Hey, welcome to my Cape Cod life. Good to see you. Yeah, you got to take care of you, Lisa, and maybe you just need that rest, but make sure you move too.
Oh,
If it
I
happens,
am. I am.
you know.
Yeah, we got this whole room done and the bedroom's already done, so
Hmm.
that feels good to have that done.
Hmm. Awesome. Speaking of moving, I don't know if anybody's. I think a lot of people for their goals for this year is to just try to get more movement in and be healthier. And Heather and at Milk and Honey Heritage Farms and Gale Southern Living have that Wednesday night. It's night my time, anyways. I think it's 6 p.m. my time, Central Time. They have that healthy goals kind of thing going on. Like it's a healthy conversation about what can you do to increase your health, and a lot of people are saying they just want to move. I mean, a lot of people want to lose weight, but it's not to lose weight for anything aesthetic. It's really to lose weight for health, right? So I'm one of those people that needs to do that. And I've started doing these 10-minute, well, I'm up to 12 minutes now.
Nice.
And honestly, I feel like like I was doing a 12-minute workout on YouTube. That's on YouTube, you guys. You can look up everything. It just like 10-minute arm workout, 10-minute stomach workout, 10-minute walking, and it'll even count your steps. Like it tells you how many
Nice.
steps you're walking in the corner. You can do over 50, over 60, beginners, whatever you want to put in there. There is something for you and it's fun. And there's this, like, there's one lady who she doesn't even say anything. But she'll play like classic rock or whatever. She's got one for the Bee Gees. I can't even think of who she is, but I love those, and I love to do those, and I found that it's fun for me too. And after work, when I'm feeling like I'm totally tapped out and I have nothing left and no energy, I'll go and do this 10-minute workout, and guess what happens? I actually feel like I have energy all of a sudden. So, is that the name of the book, Lisa? The story guides?
No, I'm actually trying to get a link. Gwen, did you had the dairy goat one, right? Because that's what Mountain Grandma
Sensible Voting
usually
with
has.
Rosie. Okay. Oh, that's a Facebook. I don't do that Facebook thing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. So has anybody else been incorporating? Has anyone here tried to do any of YouTube videos for your health? We'll start there. For exercising, for movement of some sort. Y'all, there are chair workouts. Like seriously, chair workouts, like moving your legs. There are, and they're not all like geared towards, people that aren't really healthy. There's some pretty challenging chair workouts you can find on there. I mean, enough to, get you breathing hard at least.
I'm just posting.
Yes. Yes, Heather. That's what, with all of this. Hey, Going Green Mom. Good to see you. And thanks for coming by.
There's
Um,
the link. It's not an affiliate link, but there's the link for the dairy goat one.
okay.
I sent it, I texted it to you, Tammy.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it, Heather commented, definitely need more animals medical stuff. Hey, Jan, thank you for coming.
Hey,
Good to
Jan.
see you. And that's what all of this goat stuff made me think was, gosh, I feel like I'm pretty well prepared, at least as far as I can tell. Sometimes you don't know until something happens with people medical stuff, right? But always some things I could add. But as far as the animal medical stuff, is that called husbandry, or is that, what is that? Lisa, is there a name for that?
Care of animals is husbandry.
Yeah, like I feel like I need to increase my prepping library for at least the animals that we have, right?
Yeah, you should have a first aid kit for them too.
Mm-hmm.
And like, a first aid kit. And if you're like, now I understand now you
You
don't
have
have
a
a
good
pup,
one for your animals. I
but
remember
like kidding, a kidding
that. Mm-hmm.
kit.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
absolutely important to have.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I use is the Merck manual online. It's free. It's a vet manual.
Uh-huh.
Um, Merck veterinary manual.
Okay. Good to know.
So,
Mm-hmm.
because when I thought about Ladybug, I was telling Ryan about it, and he was saying that was um, similar to like Waylon. When we had Waylon, we gave him some antibiotics from the vet before we knew what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he got better, and then
Mm-hmm.
boom, he got worse again.
Yeah. Dang it. Yeah. Cape Cod saying vitamin deficiency.
Yeah, he
Heather.
was asking if it could be. I don't think we're sure.
Mm-hmm. Hey, John H. Got to get back to say hi to Larry. Hubby, John H says hi. Good to see you.
Yeah.
He says hi back, John. Yeah. John's got a great channel. Y'all have to check him out. He shares a lot of stuff, and he's not in the US. He's in another country. John, can you put the country that you're in the chat? I'm wanting to say Sweden or Switzerland, and I know I'm going to have it screwed up. And forgive me.
And forgive me.
I'm for not remembering. I could almost. I think the flag is like white and it's got like a blue cross on it. Maybe. Am I right about that? Scotland. It was the S. I was close. It was an S. Yes. So he is visiting us
Oh,
from Scotland. Thank you for coming by. But he shares really cool things in Scotland to see some of the boats and some of their museum kind of related things. It's really cool. And he's a musician too. Pretty good music.
nice.
Yeah, very fun. Thanks
Only
for coming by, Jen.
Scotland.
Yeah. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, I hope you go over there and show him some love. Yeah, so I think that's a good move for all of us that have animals. Lisa, I feel like you're really prepared. So thank you guys for the advice. I'm gonna follow up with my daughter on some of the stuff you suggested, Gwen, and I'm gonna be book shopping.
Yeah,
Go.
the story guides are known reputable books.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have the one on raising pigs. You know, for me it's I don't read it cover to cover.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I read
Yeah,
sections
the
or
reference tool.
yeah, definitely reference. You could read them though. I think, you know, definitely read up on basic stuff. You know, you're looking for specific issues,
Yeah.
but highly recommend them. They usually have them at Tractor Supply. You can get them online.
Mm-hmm.
They're just reputable, well-known name in the industry, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Good
So
job, Gwen.
yeah, that is awesome. I want to hear. So we're at the beginning of February and we're 1 month into the year. And here we don't talk about resolutions and stuff because we don't do those. But we do talk about goal setting and whether it's, looking at the big picture goal or, breaking it down to the smaller goals, which is what we try to do. I'm just curious how everybody's doing with their goals. 1 month in, anything anybody would like to share that they did? Because I have something.
I was just going to say, while we're waiting for them, we're going to have Mountain Grandma share what she did.
Yes, I finally used my pressure canner. I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy that I'm like on the other side of it. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. And I should have taken a picture of how dusty it was. Like it was the canner that had been taken out of the box, put together. Oh, cool. Yay, I'm going to use this. And then set somewhere and it collected dust. Um, so, anyways, yeah, I'm so excited to have canned my bone broth. Granted, I only got one jar, but
Hey, Jennifer Ocean.
yeah. Do you remember? Like, I shared Lisa a picture of the jar that I couldn't can because there wasn't enough broth left.
Yeah.
And what's really a bummer is when I had made that the day before, I gave some broth to my dog. So with her dog food, and I was like, that's what's missing. Like I should have at least, poured some water in for how much I took out. But honestly, I thought I'd have plenty.
You should have waited until you got your
So
jars full.
I know it. Yes, Gwen, it did. It siphoned because I made sure it had that 1 inch headspace at the top and no more than that before I put it in the pressure canner. But I got all the steps down. I got the thing washed. And that's kind of part of it too is, you're supposed to wash it and you're supposed to put it, you have it all put together and understanding what is what. And there are some great videos out there to help people with tutorials. I did video it. So I'm going to be sharing it as a beginner. This is my first time using the canner. What did I have challenges with? How
Yeah.
did my experience go? Kind
Yeah.
of thing. Because there was questions that I had that I didn't see were answered in the videos that I watched, and I had to ask Lisa and Heather and Jan and everybody. I tried to balance out everyone that I bugged, so I did. I think Lisa got hit up a lot day of.
No, it was no problem at all. I mean,
Mhm.
here's the thing, and what was the one thing that I told you? Follow your pressure
Yeah,
canner
book.
instructions
Yeah, that little booklet. Yes.
because ball doesn't take into account 5 different types of canners,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it's they just tell you the details, but just make sure you followed
Mhm.
your instructions for your
Yeah.
canner.
Yeah.
You
Yep. So
know,
true.
I love my Nesco also, Kathleen. I use it every week, and I
Mhm.
use it as an overflow from my large pressure canner.
Mhm.
Pressure canning is awesome.
Mhm. Yeah. Awesome and good for you, Cape Cod Life. They started a few months ago.
Going Green Mom has been trying out some standing Pilates workouts.
See, are they on YouTube going Green Mom? Because I'm finding like the best little workouts on there. And I could probably, let me see if I can tell you guys some channels that I'm really liking. Hold on, I'll try to do that real quick. Pretty sure I can. I think. Hold on. So who did I watch last night? I
Good
think.
morning, Tuck by V.
Oh darn it! I watched on my TV. It's not going to show up here. Hold on.
Should show. Oh, if it's logged in, it should show up in your history.
I never log in on my TV.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't want them. Oh no. You know, your TVs get all up in your business. I'm going to be, hey, Tuck by V, I'm going to be sewing some covers for our TVs. Serves two purposes. One of those is it'll keep the dust off. Okay. The
Yeah.
other is it will also hide any potential camera or microphone and don't think I'm crazy. I'm just being honest.
You better use some thick sound deafening for if you're trying to cover a hidden mic.
Because you don't know where they are. All right. So one of the videos is, or the challenges is yes to next. It's yes, the number two, and then next. And I love it. It's like a lady who's probably in her, I don't know, 40s, 50s, something like that. And she exercises with her mom, who's probably in her 70s.
Oh
So you
wow.
kind of get like, you know, the version for both because some of us, we might not be in our 70s, but maybe we got bad knees or something,
Yeah.
I don't want to start exercising and hurt myself. And then see if I can see another person on here that I like.
Did you let me just ask you, did you answer Gwen's question about the headspace was
I
not an
did.
inch? Okay, sorry.
It was an inch before it went in the pressure cooker. It was an inch headspace before it went in the pressure cooker. Am I the only one that when you're looking for workout videos and you see all of these like pre-pregnancy young girls, you're like, yeah, and I'm not interested in watching you.
No.
Yeah, like seriously.
That's awesome going green, Mom.
Yeah, so she does it on Green on YouTube too.
That's awesome.
Oh, that is cool. Wow, you're really flying.
No kidding.
I'm working on a cardigan for the 5-year-old, and
Aw.
hers is going to be purple, and then I need to get hot pink yarn. Okay, here's another one that I really like, a channel. It's called Walk at Home, and that one does it shows you how many steps, and I think that's really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so everybody should try it out, no matter like no matter what you want, even if you don't want to do anything, if you really don't want to do anything because you're like, I don't feel like it, I feel lazy, and it's okay to be lazy. Put in 5-minute workout over 50. Whether you're over 50 or not, if you're that lazy, you need to just slow down with the rest of us. And do it, and then you're going to feel like, well, that wasn't bad, that wasn't hard, and now I'm kind of feeling like that was so easy and it was kind of fun, and I think I need a few more minutes. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
You know it, right?
No kidding.
Yeah, and Gail's been doing 10-minute walks several times a day, even inside sometimes. Yep. She should
Yep.
try the walk at home video because it'll count the steps for her. Oh, look it. Going Green Mom does the Yes to Next channel. Yeah. Rachel Holmes. Okay, good to know. I'll have to write that down and look her up too. What else has everybody been working on? I hope that me and Going Green Mom aren't the only ones that that have been trying to move? Heather, surely you have, because you're doing the whole healthy thing.
I've
I
been sick, so I have not.
You get a free pass, Lisa.
I'm screwed next time we meet.
So Lisa, do the 5 minute thing. Do 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Seriously, you might like it. Heather's like, I always move. Yeah,
yeah.
I sit for a living. I'll be honest. I do. I sit for a living and I get paid for it. I do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How's everybody doing with their gardening goals and stuff? We're
I have
February.
not started,
I haven't either. Am I
and I
supposed
should.
to? Jan,
Well,
am I supposed to?
for me, I should have started peppers, but I have
Hmm.
not, and I will get to them when I get to them
There you go.
because we've been doing so many things to take advantage of this time of year and all that
Hmm.
stuff. And as much as now these 2 rooms are, I didn't like doing them.
Hmm.
That was a goal, was to get them done, and I'm super glad they're done because it was worth it.
Hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Seeds started. Yeah, Texas, they get to start early, huh?
Yeah.
Going green mom, do a mile walk outside when I can. Yeah, it's just cold here right now, so I'm loving. And it's timing too
Yep.
for me that I
Fake
need.
spring.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess you could call it that. Lisa, we had 70 degrees here. It was
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Mm-hmm.
We are at,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we're at 11. Feels like 2 right now.
Well, you scared me. I thought you were going to say it was time to go. Like
No, we,
you got a hard stop today.
yeah, we, yeah, we were at
11?
like,
11 degrees?
now, yeah, it feels
Oh
like
my
2.
gosh. Oh my gosh. That's
And then
awful.
Wednesday is going to be 48.
Well, that'll be nice.
And then it's going to go back down. It's February.
Mm-hmm. Cleaning. I haven't gone out there to do anything. Oh, going Grandma and got our plan done. That's good because I still need to get my plan done too. I'm still kind of like, well, I think this and I think that, but I haven't agreed with myself on anything. Okay, good. Jan, you can start, but I'm waiting for a couple weeks. No, Jan, I don't want to.
I don't,
Honestly, I need a couple weeks. I need a couple more weeks.
that's where I'm at.
Gotta love the Southwest, man. 80 degrees in Texas today.
I know it.
Sometimes I miss that. Oh, did she say prune? Where are you located, going green mom?
Well, Gwen is in East Texas and she had snow this year,
Prune and pear trees.
but now
Yeah.
we're having 80-degree temps.
I'll bet everybody loved that. That was probably fun. I know when we were in Arizona and down in the valley where we didn't get snow, on the north side of the valley, you'd get snow sometimes, and that was always fun. Not sometimes, but like once in a blue moon. Seriously. I think I remember like 2 times in my life. What else? What else does everybody have going on? How about you, Lisa? When you get better, what are you going to do?
Um, so mission accomplished with the 2 rooms. That was a goal.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And
So now they've
it
been
looks
painted.
beautiful. Do you guys see the paint color behind her?
My
Oh my
curtains.
gosh.
Hold
And the
on.
curtains are beautiful. I like that picture on the wall too.
Yeah, so the curtains actually
Oh
match.
my gosh. Love
So both rooms are painted, ceiling. Some of the outlets were repaired and or
it.
replaced, I should say. A switch was replaced.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a fixture, the 70s fixture was replaced in the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. But it feels good to have it done.
Yeah.
Um, so now we have to look at a kitchen, which is,
Mm-hmm.
but so those are done. The other thing, we have a few more things that need to be done in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had new windows put in
Oh, nice.
a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the trim around them still needs to be sealed.
Uh-huh. I gotcha.
So we're going to do that. Today we've got to get straw,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't usually get, but I think it's cheaper than it has been the last few
It
years.
is. Yeah.
So we're going to try and get it. Usually it costs us about $12 a bale,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is pretty pricey here.
What we saw, remember when I got that bale of straw last year? But it is cheaper this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much what we're up to. And then it'll be getting going on the garden and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I
You
know.
know, all
It's
those
about
goals.
ready to be like garden time, and garden time can take a lot of time.
It can, and I'm not feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
But so we're gonna do an experimental year. We're gonna do some different varieties of things and see what
Mm-hmm.
we can get growing well.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
so that'll be exciting. And I'm trying to think of the other thing. There was one of oh, that's what I meant to say. I signed up for 2 more classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing another barn quilt block class.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
And then I'm doing
That was so cute. I love it.
a spinning class.
Sorry for the clapping, guys.
That's okay. And I'm doing a spinning class,
Mm-hmm.
fiber spinning. Hey, Charles.
Oh, neat. That is
So,
really
because
cool.
spinning is a goal, and I've been working with my spinner, but I
Mm-hmm.
definitely need some technique help.
Yeah. Yeah. You've
Because
gained a lot from those classes that you've done too.
yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the good news is I've got spinners in my fiber group,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's who taught me.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of having to bother them all the time,
Mm-hmm.
I can actually get a class.
Mm-hmm.
But the barn quilt block will be really cool. So
That
we'll
will
have
be
2 of them to hang on the house.
very cool. Going green Mom's been quilting lately. So Garden
Great.
State so and so, Robin, and I don't think she's here today, but she's going to be doing some lives for quilting. She is a master quilter. She is in books. Her
Really?
her work is in books, and I don't remember how many books, but she's in different books because she is so good at her craft of quilting. And so
Really?
we've been encouraging her to do these quilting lives where she just, even if it's not like, show us what you're doing with your hands, because she hates it. She's not crazy. She's like me. She doesn't really, I don't mind doing a live, but I cannot stand a video myself. I just can't. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like it. You're up here with me, Lisa. The square is smaller. I'm okay. But anyway,
Oh my
um,
word.
she's nervous about doing a live, and we told her, like, share your work. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
And that's something that's on my goals list, is to try to get started. And I got this book that is pot holders, and it's actually like, I don't know, 50 different pot holder things,
Oh
but each
wow.
each pot holder is actually a quilting block. So it's
Very
all
cool.
quilted. I know, it's so cool. And um I'll have to post it. I'll post it on my channel in case anybody wants to see that. Her channel is Garden State So and So. I don't know if somebody who is a moderator can drop that in the chat for them.
I'll drop it in just a second. I just wanted to
Okay.
Heather just said something and for
I
those who didn't
love
see
it.
it,
That is beautiful.
that's painted, not a quilt block. That's an
Mm-hmm.
outdoor.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be the funnest quilt block ever?
I will post it down there, Going Green Mom. Let me see here.
Yeah, that is so cool. It would be cool if you could make that as a quilt block and have a big blanket like that, Lisa.
You could, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Garden.
Oh, she's kind of doing the same. I'm using hot pads and dishcloths to learn how to read crochet charts. Oh, very cool.
Garden State so and so Robin.
I love crocheting. I don't really use the charts though. I use the instructions more than a chart. I don't do much
For
turkey.
crocheting, I use the pattern, the written instructions,
Written instructions. Yep.
and I do the same for knitting. And
Mm-hmm.
knitting has charts. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, I couldn't imagine.
I know. I've seen some charts for crochet too, and they're kind of complicated to read. I don't know. You got to make sure you're in the right row and stuff. It's just,
Okay, going green, mom. Here is Robin's link.
yeah, she's really good. She needs to share more quilting videos for sure.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Gwen. I know what you're talking about with the crochet. Yep,
Mhm, they do. They do look like that.
yep,
Hmm. Yeah, and the gardening. I know that I need to start my winter sewing soon because
yep,
I wanted to do winter sewing. If I'm going to winter sew, I need to hurry up and get it going.
yeah.
I'm just not there yet. Maybe I'll start moving up my priority list. Right now, I need to can again. I do want to pressure can one more thing. I did the broth, the bone broth, and it did turn out bone broth. Remember, Lisa, I was telling you, like, I did bone broth in the Instant Pot, you guys. I was not sure it was really going to be bone broth. I was like, am I making chicken stock or am I making bone broth? And it is very, it has that gelled kind of, jello-ish
Good.
consistency to that you would expect from a bone broth. So it did. It was legit. It's bone broth. So yay for that.
Awesome.
But I need to can one more thing because I got to do a video. See, the content creators, your videos, you use them. Use your video. Sign up for stuff that is challenging because it forces you, at least me, forces me off of the fence to do something and to try to do it well.
I am really slacking in the video department.
I am too, Lisa. I've got that I videoed it and I got to edit it, but that's not due till February 11th. And there is a 30-minute meals collaboration being hosted by Whistle Stop Homestead, and I need to do my 30-minute meal video.
There you go.
And I know what I want to make, but I need to get the stuff to make. I need something.
Beans are easy to pressure can.
Huh. I will look into that Cape Cod life because I want something easy. I want something that doesn't have a really complicated recipe to follow because for me, I want my focus to be more on the process. I'm trying to get more comfortable with the
Right,
process. And I
right.
like that idea of beans because I have a lot of beans. I have a lot of
I
beans.
do too, but we just don't eat them a lot. That's my
Oh, look,
problem.
I didn't know this. February's National Canned Food Month. Very cool. I think I'm going to do beans. Thank you for that, Cape Cod Life. I think I'm
Yeah,
going to do beans. Beans and meat, raw packing meat. Those are the two things I really want to
maybe
try.
you could do like chili beans because you
Mhm.
like chilies and jalapenos, and
Mhm. Yeah.
I have a big stash of beans. I'm feeding them to my chickens
I didn't know chickens could eat beans.
as long as they're cooked.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah. The survival seeds. I did get that video done and got that in. I haven't received the seeds yet, but those seeds I'll be starting, but I want to do the winter sowing in the jugs. Do you do that at all, Lisa?
I've done it before, and the biggest thing is I saw it was a miracle that anything germinated.
I know.
Um,
That was surprising to me too. When
but
my
aside from that, I wasn't impressed. I felt
Mhm.
like I had much stronger seedlings
Mhm.
grown in the house than I did outside. In fact, the
Mhm.
outside ones had poor germination.
Hmm.
Um, I I feel from what I've seen, it
Mhm.
tends to work better in areas like your area,
Mhm.
Tennessee.
Mhm.
I don't feel it's worth
Yeah.
my time.
Mhm. Hmm. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing the winter sowing with like some of the colder plants, so maybe I could get a better spring garden because sometimes what I find is I'm not really getting a spring harvest. I'm getting a summer harvest. And then and then sometimes my harvest is even so late in summer that I don't really have garden space to get the fall harvest plants going soon enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe I could try to grow broccoli again. For the life of me, I'm horrible at growing broccoli. Maybe broccoli and Brussels sprouts, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you could start them now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Black and pinto beans. Yeah, I love that.
Yep.
Yep. Canuary. I've watched a lot of the videos. Canuary 2025 had so many meals, lots and lots of meals too. I want really basic. I don't want to have to do the big.
Just what you can do is you can take, where I've seen them do it is you take, so much of a cup, or I don't know what the measurement is, but you take
Mm-hmm.
so much of a measurement of dried beans, put them in the jar, pour
Mm-hmm.
boiling water on top, and pressure can them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh, that's
So
easy.
you can add salt if you want. Yeah, I don't think you need to, but
Mm-hmm.
you can do something like that, and then that way you have your own canned beans for when you need them.
I love it. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to be in the Plan to Can collaboration being hosted by Jenny Goff over at Scratch Made Kitchen. And I did it intentionally. I mean, I'm so glad I got the invite. And I'm like, yes, I'll do this. And I'm not letting myself wimp out. I'm not letting myself wimp out by making jam or jelly.
There's no reason to wimp out.
No,
You
there's
did,
not. I did
you did it.
it.
You would have done it anyway. You were getting to that point where you needed to.
About ready. So I shared in the video too. Okay, truth. I bought that thing September of 2023. So apparently, sometimes when I want to do something for the first time, I have to wait at least a year.
Nothing wrong with that.
1870s Homestead has videos on stuff like chili beans and ranch flavored
Yep.
beans. Yeah, it's true. Honestly, I'm good with a good old can of just a good old jar of beans,
Mhm.
because
And
then I can break them out and use them in a recipe and add whatever other
right.
seasonings I want to add then.
And going green, Mom, I'm in South Dakota. I typed it in, but I didn't tag you. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is cold
So what
today.
is everybody? It sounds like February goals.
Hey,
Hey
Barb.
Barb, good to see you. February goals. Everybody drop in the chat like what you think your main focus for February is going to be.
Mine is going to be learning to spin better
Mm-hmm.
because that's on my list, and then finish a second quilt block.
I'm going to put.
Charles is like, not freezing. Yes, I'm currently freezing because I have my door closed to my non-heated room because we usually just leave the door open for, the pellet stove.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to put canning because I feel like I'm not. If I just did it that one time and didn't do it again for a month, I'd feel like I was starting all over again when I went to go do it again. Do you know what I'm saying? I need
Yeah.
repetition, so I have to can more.
Yep.
So pressure can. I got to pressure can more.
Yeah, and I also have to start checking the sows for signs of heat so we can get them in there earlier this year.
Mm-hmm. Seed starting, doing more canning at Cape Cod Life. Main focus for February for Gwen, getting garden ready to plant and clean out the barn and prep for baby goats. Love baby goats. Bushcraft is going to be canning something this month. Have you pressure canned already, Bushcraft?
Oh, yeah.
Barb is starting seeds for spring garden.
Charles just got an All-American canner, and I think that he was going to
Oh
can
yeah, he did. I
that,
remember.
but he's pressure canned before.
Oh, that's fun. A Love Yourself cardigan challenge. from Camille's Creations. Very cool. I'll have to go see all of the cardigans people are making. Let me write that down. That's awesome, Charles. Cardigan challenge.
Oh,
That, and I need to make another video for the Cupid's Creations collaboration. So excited about it. I'm so excited about it, but I got to have time to do it because it's kind of going to be a doozy. Like as far as preparations and videoing it.
yep.
Yeah. It's going to be kind of like an herbal one. That's what I'm so
Oh,
excited about. I'm going to be making all kinds of stuff. It's going to be so fun. But I got to get that done. Yeah. Do you guys want a hint as to what it's going to be?
yes.
So I'm going to be sharing an herbal monograph on roses, and I'm going to be making a lot of different things with roses. That includes like rose essential oil, rose hips, and rose petals. So,
Wow.
ladies, tell your hubby if he's going to get you roses to please get them organic because you want to use them for stuff.
There you go.
And not just to like flatten out and put in a book or something. I mean, if you want to do that, I have no idea. I've never done that. But if I'm just saying, if you want to see what I'm going to do with mine, and then I'll show you. I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun. I
That's
even,
cool.
I even got little containers. I got
Oh, wow.
little pink containers. Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
She went all out.
I went all out.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited to do it, but I got to do other stuff too. It's like,
Rick said I made rose hip jelly.
Jan
Jan
says you
said to
did
get
it
healthy.
healthy. Jan, I hope you're feeling better. She's been sick too, Lisa.
So many people are sick.
They are. It's
Hope you feel
horrible.
better, Jan.
So for anybody, I know you guys already know about vitamin C and zinc and quercetin and vitamin D. Vitamin D is huge. And if you're taking vitamin D, don't forget to take your K2 supplement because that helps your body not accumulate calcium where it's not supposed to accumulate calcium. And then bone broth. I know everybody knows about the bone broth. I love a really good thyme tea with honey and lemon in it when I do.
Mm.
And it tastes good. Like you would think thyme, like that belongs on a turkey or something, but it tastes really good.
Oh, I bet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And everybody's got thyme in their cabinet.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I've heard like I have a Navajo friend and she said they do sage. They'll do a sage tea with honey and lemon. But
Mm.
I really like the thyme tea. Yeah.
The elderberry, it's deluxe elderberry, so it's got the cinnamon, it's got
Mhm.
echinacea.
Mhm.
That's been super helpful,
Mhm.
super helpful, and it's made locally, so
Mhm.
I know I could make it myself. I just
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah. And if you've got onion honey in your fridge, that's really good too, especially for the sniffles. Sometimes I even forget how much it helps and then I'll go get some. Good fire cider doesn't hurt anybody either. I hope
I
these are
don't know that I could drink
people.
that.
Fire cider. I don't drink it per se because I don't strain mine the way that I make mine. I'm about due to make more too. I'll have to video it when I do. But when I make mine, it's all just blended up and it's more like a slurry and it's got garlic and onion. It doesn't taste bad the way that we make it.
Oh,
And
cool.
we kind of do it almost like a salsa. So we'll even get like chips. Okay, it's not good, but Doritos and the fires. We'll like take a because it's got cayenne pepper. It's hot.
And a jalapeno on the side.
Yep. Don't forget that
We're
jalapeno.
having the fire cider appetizer tonight.
Yep. Yeah, fermented garlic. Yeah. Oh my gosh, especially especially if you're worried about you're wanting to keep anything like pneumonia at bay. Garlic, right? It's an antibiotic. So,
Yep.
what types of roses are good for rose hips? Um, yeah, I can speak to that. But honestly, here's what I've seen going green, mom, is that your cultivated roses that are like harvest that you buy to like grow yourself. I had 5 barrels of roses. I didn't have rose hips on any of them that were anything that I would use. They just weren't the right size. I don't know, or maybe I
Huh.
missed something. But I've seen some wild roses that have grown and have nice, good, hardy rose hips on them. Mhm.
Gwen once said you eat your fire cider with chips and crackers.
Well, not crackers because that might. It tastes like salsa. So my fire cider has garlic, onions, horseradish, apple cider vinegar, of course, cayenne pepper. What else? What else do I got in there?
Jalapeno, right?
No, no jalapeno,
Oh,
just
I've
cayenne
seen people
pepper.
make it with jalapeno.
Oh yeah, there's so many ways you can make it. Um, and what else? So it tastes salsa-y to me, you know? And so I use like we eat it with like a tortilla chip.
Nice.
Like not we don't like mow down like we're eating salsa because you only want to eat like 1 teaspoon a day. And okay, full transparency. My husband loved this stuff and he was really going to town eating this stuff, right? And then he was having stomach problems. He had to go to the doctor, and it was like a routine thing. But in his, I think, endoscopy, they're like, your stomach is looking really raw. Like, what's going on? What have you been? He's like, I've been eating fire cider. And they're like, what is that? Because doctors don't know. And it's
Yeah.
the apple cider vinegar. Like, you really don't want to mow down on it. You want to take like 1 teaspoon a day. And so you only need like a couple crackers basically to, wash it down because it's spicy.
Oh, I like the hibiscus pomegranate fire cider.
Oh, that
Charles.
sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'd be all over that.
Oh man, that does. I want to see. I want to see that. Can you do a video, Charles? Oh wow, your aloe's flowering? I haven't seen that before either.
Wow.
Cannot do ACV at all. That's gross. All right, we got like 2 minutes. Oh, it's on your website? Okay. Hey Charles, you're a moderator. Drop the link to your website. If you could, please.
Charles, while you're at it, drop the link.
Mhm. There you go. Very cool that you have a website too. That's something that's on my long list, and I'd wanted to kind
Sorry.
of start to work in that direction this year, but I don't. It's not going to happen at the first part of the year. Maybe towards the latter end of the year.
Wild Rosa rugosa that grow at the beaches.
Oh,
Yep.
how beautiful! Doesn't that sound fun, you guys? Oh my gosh, there's so much you can do with roses.
That's
So much you
awesome.
can.
Any last minute stuff? I want to make sure we stick to time because
Yeah.
I'm about numb.
Yeah. And I'm
And
meeting.
yeah,
Thank you, Charles.
yes, thank you, Charles.
Charles, you need to do a video on one of your channels about how to start a website. You should do that. And if you did that, it feels like it would also, I don't know, it would not only help people to start a website, but it's going to help drive traffic to your channel or to your website, right? Because then we could help support each other's websites, much like we help sort of support each other's channels. Just a thought. All right,
I'll
everybody.
start one as long as I don't have to pay for it.
He's a web host. Okay, I don't know what that means. You need to do you need to do a video, Charles. I have no idea what
It
that
just
means.
spirals, Charles.
It
It just
just
spirals.
and it's going to be more than you have 1 minute to explain it to me because in 1 minute we got a vominos.
All
Um,
right, guys. Well, next week we'll be on my channel
yep,
for the live. So join
yep,
us. Join us next week.
yes, and bring with us. Hey, what you started working on? Pass? No. Darn it. All right. We'll see you all next week. I hope you guys have a good, productive, fun week this week. And everybody that's not feeling well, I hope you get feeling better. Jan,
Thank you.
Lisa.
Yes, Jan. Thank you.
All
Have a
right.
great day, everybody.
1 minute. Okay, yeah. Maybe next time. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, gear.
Bye, gear. See y'all next time.